Peace, peace, love, harmony, and light. My brothers and sisters, how y'all feeling? Hope everybody's doing well. As you know, I'm constantly on the grind putting in that work because I know that we are living in a time of urgency. But the majority of my people are asleep and still in a coma. Now, that's not what I'm putting out there. That's just the reality. However, what I am putting out there is that those who are chosen will step up to the occasion, because you see, many are called and chosen a few. So what's going to happen, you'll find a lot of situations in families where everybody is asleep, and all of a sudden one individual in that family catches the bug of that light. It's called light because we are all made out of light, and the sleep and the coma is the darkness. So you'll find that one individual in a family all of a sudden would just boom, that angle of light, which is an angel. Okay, because if you look at angel, right, A-N-G-E-L, right, angel. Also, if you look at angle, A-N-G-L-E, is the same thing. An angel is nothing but an angle of light, the truth, right? So you'll find that one individual gets that spark, boom, all of a sudden they wake up. Damn, and I'm an Aboriginal. I knew something was wrong. I couldn't get it. Now you're on fire. You want to go to your family and let them know, hey, mama, dad, grandma, sister, cousin, best friend, something is wrong. Let me show you what's wrong. And they're going to look at you like you're crazy. They're gonna literally want to call the asylum home and put you in a mental institute. But let me tell you something. Don't give up. You are on the right path, because it's crazy people who have literally changed the world. Everyone who have stepped up to make a change for the best, they have been called crazy. You feel me? So the point I'm trying to make is stay focused, because that's going to be your experience. And you're going to find yourself getting angry, mad, upset. Man, why they can't get it? You upset. But that too is something that you have to work on yourself. Okay? Learning to control your energy. All right. Now, I'm not saying let it boil up inside. That's not what I'm saying. Find other ways to release that energy, that madness, that frustration. All right. That disappointment. Find other productive ways to release it, and try not to gear it too much towards those you are making an attempt to awaken or give the knowledge, or what we call wake up, because you would literally, drive them a little further from you, because they feel now that you are attacking their core belief, especially when it comes to religion. So be very, very, very careful. Waking people up can be dangerous. And I'm gonna give you a typical example. All right, because when I teach or I give knowledge, I always want to do it where a child could listen to my words and realize that they could perceive or comprehend what I'm saying. So this is the example that I'm going to use. If you are asleep, right, and you're tired, you're exhausted, let's just say you work for like maybe a good 30 something hours, you put in some time and a half, and you was working hard, and you finally got a moment to get some rest, and you turn your lights off, you in your bed, you sleep. All of a sudden somebody came and just woke you up, turn the lights on, right, and just woke you up. What are you going to do? Your first inclination is to get mad and punch that person in their face, because you know what? They didn't wake you up gradually. So now you are upset. That angers you. You want to punch somebody out. Yo, turn the lights off, man. Can't you see I'm asleep? It's the same thing with people we are trying to wake up. They are asleep. So you cannot just turn the lights on. You have to do it gradually. Okay? You have to do it gradually. So you may want to take a match. Okay? In fact, not even before you get the spark. You want to step into the dark where they are at. But of course, you got to protect yourself in the darkness, right? Don't be afraid of the dark. Step into the dark, and you want to shake them a little bit. Hey, bro. Hey, sis. Hey, ma. Hey, dad. Shake them. Shake them. Let them know that you're trying to get their attention, right? Now, once that's done, you want to start talking to them in the dark. All right? Because words have power. The power of life and death is in the tongue. So you could talk to them in the dark. Let them get comfortable. Let their eyes adjust to the dark. Because even in darkness, there can be some light, because we could see in darkness, right? So you want to talk to them. Now, once they start waking, once their eyes start adjusting to the dark and you are talking, now they are at ease. They're not so mad. So what you want to do now, you want to just take a match. You want to strike it, create that spark. You're not even going to light the match just yet. Just the spark. Let them see that spark. Let them know that some light is about to come on. So now the eyes keep adjusting. The eyes keep adjusting. Once they get used to that, then you want to strike that match and boom, that match is lit. So now their eyes already adjusting. All right. There's no aggravation. There's no madness. You feel me? There's no resistance because they are already adjusting. Now you want to get from that lit match, you want to get a candle. Now they're in the candle, they're comfortable. The eyes is still adjusting. They are still in their comfort zone. Maybe after that, you might want to get a flashlight. And eventually you could turn on the lights in the ceiling. All right. Now they're still in the dark, but now we have lights in the ceiling, right? Now, once that's done and they're comfortable, you want to get them off the bed. Now, don't just pull them off the bed. You know, hey, you know what? Put your feet on the ground, stretch, turn, yawn, do what you got to do. Then they could get up. All right. Do a couple more stretches. After they do some more stretches, you know what? Do me a favor. Put some clothes on. Right? Here's some tea. Then now you want to take them to the living room. They're still in the dark, but there's light before you take them outside into the sun. So now you have gone through the process of not just turning the lights on, but getting them adjusted to the truth. And it's the same thing that you have to do with people when it comes to religion and their beliefs. We cannot just come and say, hey, you know what? Here's the light. No, you're going to lose them. You're going to put them deeper into a coma because the feeling is you are attacking my core belief system. All right. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Another thing that I want to share with you guys is this. You have to truly understand the mindset of your enemy. Yes, we have enemies. They may not appear like your enemies, but they are your enemies. Okay. Now this has nothing to do with color. All right. Nothing to do with color. It's all about the actions of the people, because you do have people who look like us that's doing the same thing to us. You feel me? So it has nothing to do with color. But one thing you have to realize, that as Aboriginals, indigenous people, we have to go back to the mindset of the people who came here to take our land and to replace us. My brothers and sisters, the same mentality they came here in 1492 with, they still have that same mentality. They may walk around like they don't know what's going on, but believe me, they know their history. That's why they don't talk about it. Because if they talk about it, the world will know, and everybody would know that they were the first slaves. Okay? That they were the first slaves that were brought here into the Americas. And they were not wealthy in their country. No. They were not even average in their country. They were the worst of the worst. I'm talking about in Britain, Europe, just all over on the other side of the world. They were the bombs. They were the criminals. They were the rapists. They were the thugs. And they took the worst of the worst to clean up their neighborhoods, to clean up their country, and dumped them into our world and deem it the new world. It was a project. Okay? It was a project. So now you have to realize that the children of said people, they have the same DNA in them. They have the same DNA in them, and they know their history. And believe me, they may act like they're getting along with you. All right? But trust me, when the time comes, guess whose side they're going to choose? So y'all could stay asleep if you want. Oh, well, you know, that's my friend. And oh, no, they're not like that. I mean, as a matter of fact, you know what? She acts black. As a matter of fact, he acts black. What the hell is acting black? Black is a color. So how can you act black? How can someone act black? You see, I'm showing you the ignorance and the foolishness that's in a lot of our people. Now, a lot of you may rub you the wrong way. But once again, I'm here to tell you that I am not here to make you feel good. I am not here to give you the illusion that everything is good, because it's not. It will only get good when you step up and make it good. You feel me? So know that that's the same mindset and the mentality of these people, that they are the original people of the land. We left our home under circumstances as slaves. Yes, some of it voluntary and some of it involuntary, but we had to come here under those circumstances and fight for our own, to build our own. And we don't care who it belonged to, we are not going to give it up. And that's the mentality that these people came here with. So if you want to walk around sleeping and smiling and think everything is good with everybody, you got something coming to you, because this is about to get real. It's already getting real, because they're going to start taking your children out in the street. They're going to start disrespecting your women in the street. They're going to start subduing your men in the street while your women watch what's happening to your men. Okay? Because that's what they did in the past. There is nothing new under the sun. You feel me? They broke our men while our women watched, while our children watched. So now you have that what you call that inherited fear of that system. You feel me? So brothers and sisters, you have to put yourself in that mindset that they will do anything to you so that you don't get back your birthright. They will do anything, and believe me, and when I say anything, I do mean anything, because those are the same people who raped our ancestors. And I'm talking about not just women, but men also. I'm talking about those are the people who fed our babies to crocodiles. Okay, I am talking about a system that took our pregnant ancestors, cut their sternums from the middle of their breast all the way down to their cervix area, and pulled out a baby and used their boots and stomp on the baby's head while a father watched, and he couldn't do a damn thing about it. Those are the people that you are talking about. And they told you who they were in their book. They came to kill, steal, and destroy. But y'all refuse to see that. Okay? You are just open. It's like hunting season. That's what you have opened yourself for. And I'm looking at my people and I'm like, no, seriously. Like, I know the Most High gave us a brain to think for ourselves. But over 98% of y'all in churches listening to pastors that's leading you to a slaughterhouse. Okay? The same Jesus they gave you, they tell you that's going to save you, that was the same Jesus that came to destroy you. Because that's who they brought to our land, to destroy you. And even in the Bible, in their Bible, Jesus said he comes with the sword. He comes to put enmity between the mother, the father, the daughter-in-law, and the son-in-law. The man told you what he came for. The man told you that he didn't come to bring peace. He came to bring war. But your pastors will not tell you the truth. Give them back their religion. Okay? You always singing over, give me that old-time religion. What's your old-time religion? Do you know what your old-time religion is? That is not your old-time religion. That's a new religion. Hence, it's called the New Testament. What is a testament? When you make a will and testament. So y'all better wake up and realize what's going on. Even in the Bible, okay, Jesus said, sell everything you have and buy you a sword. They're trying to make you think that this Jesus character, of course, is allegorical. He wasn't real. But this Jesus character was this man of peace. And no, Jesus went into synagogues and flipped over tables. And he said, listen, man, if you don't have a sword, sell everything that you have and buy you a sword. Let me ask you a question. Where's your sword at? How are you going to protect your women and children? How are you going to protect yourself? Y'all better wake up and realize that this is real. These people have always wanted what's ours. Our land, our children, our men, our boys, our girls. Because when they speak of booty in the Bible, what do you think the booty was? The booty was you. Okay? The booty was you. But a lot of y'all probably think I'm just talking. But wait and see. The reality is going to hit. When you're going to be in the position where you can't defend yourself. And they're going to round you up. Okay? And for all those of you who think you are Africans, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Africans because they are our cousins. You feel me? They are our cousins. Because we are two sisters' children. Whether the world was one landmass or not, that's irrelevant right now. So yes, if it was one landmass, then we were brothers and sisters. But now that it's separated, we are children of two different continents. So they are our cousins. But a lot of y'all think y'all from Africa. If you're from Africa, go ahead. Because guess what's happening in Africa right now? The Chinese are taking over. Africa is being colonized by Chinese right now. Yes, they're fighting back, but they're taking over. In Zambia right now, they have 13 police stations that Chinese are opening up. And you have this African smiling, oh, well, welcome to China, brother. And yeah, they already have 13 police stations, I think, in Zambia. So y'all think it's a game, okay? You're going to leave your land, which is the land of your ancestors, all right? Because you believe you're African from a lie, roots and all these different lies that they told you. And you're going to go into another man's land to be a slave when you could stay here in your own country and fight for what's yours. But you know what? That's a whole nother story. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But I'm talking to my brothers and sisters who know that this is our home and we're going to stay here and fight for what's ours. Okay? We're going to stay here and fight for what's ours because they want it. They have always wanted it. So when y'all think their systems that they set up is for peace, no. It is to contain you. It is to contain you. You at war, but you don't know you at war because you could go do a job. You know, you could work overtime. You could walk into a corner store and get food. You could go to school. You could get on a plane. You don't realize that you're a prisoner of war. You're just a prisoner of war with privileges. A little more privileges than our brothers and sisters. They got incarcerated. And even them got TV. Even them got cable. Even them get 3 meals a day. Even them get to go to the gym. The only difference is they are not as mobile as you are. So let me ask you a question. What's the difference between your jail and theirs? Huh? Let me ask you that question. What's the difference between theirs and yours? You got your children being taught by the same people who want to destroy you. Do you think they're going to teach your children how to beat them? Y'all got to be some fools if y'all believe that. And once again, I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to give you the facts. It's facts over feelings. So if you want to get into your emotions, you know what? That's on you. Get into your emotions. But this is real. And it's about to hit the fan. Okay? Why do you think they're putting everything in place? Oh, 2020 is coming up. All of a sudden, Africans want you to come to Africa. Oh, well, 2020 is coming up. All of a sudden, the census is coming up. Oh, well, 2020 is coming up. All of a sudden, the Real ID Act is coming up. Oh, 2020 is coming up. Well, you know what? Trump is saying, well, citizens this and citizens that. Even Trump right now is working to get rid of the 14th Amendment. That's what made y'all slaves. So, like I tell people, use Trump as your trump card. You feel me? So y'all got you see, people are always dealing with their emotions and always dealing with propaganda. You see a little meme. You want to post a meme and it's not true because you haven't done any research. My brothers and sisters, man, I don't know how much more to show you and tell you that this is urgent. Okay, it's an emergency. It is a state of emergency of melanated people on the planet, not just here, on the entire planet. These people want to get rid of us. You want to know why? Because their time is up. Their time is up. All right, their time for ruling our world and ruling us is up. The 6,000 year is up, and they know this. And no, it didn't come from the Bible. Our ancestors had already predicted that. That was prophecy in our own cultures, and they just took it and put it in a damn book. Okay, it is up, and they say their mentality is, you know what? If we're going to go, well, let us make sure we cause destruction. Let us make sure we take out everything and take it with us. But they can't destroy us. They cannot destroy us because you cannot destroy the original energy. All it could do is transform. So y'all need to stop being afraid, man. Our men need to step up. Stop being little girls. Stop wearing panties, man. Stop putting on these panties. You feel me? Step up and be real men. Stop letting these people disrespect our women and our children. So all I'm just saying is this. Open up your eyes. Get adjusted to the light and wake your ass up, because it's time to do work. And here's another thing. I want to take this time out right now, personally, because I'm a man. I want to apologize to the Moors. And I'll tell you why. A lot of y'all may not like this, but you know what? I'm a man. I'm going to do me. I don't give a damn. Because you see, there are a lot of Aboriginals who truly think they're Moors. And if you think that's who you are, you have a right to self-identify. Because that's just what it is. Based on drip and a drip, you have a right to self-identify. So who am I to tell you that's not who you are? So I apologize for that. You feel me? Because right now I realize it's about the unity. Because you have more Moors right now uniting and coming together more than Aborigines. Or people who say they're not Moors and they're indigenous, or they're Aborigines and they're not uniting. They're just talking about it. But I see Moors coming together and putting in that work and setting up shop. You feel me? Me personally, I would never identify myself as a Moor. Okay? Because it doesn't resonate with me. But if you call yourself a Moor, much respect to you. There still has to be unity, because you know what? It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. I personally believe that Moors are from Africa. And all the research that I've done, everything in my gut, everything in my spirit tells me I'm right. You feel me? But that's neither here or there. The point I'm trying to make is it's not where you're from, it's where you're at as an indigenous man, as an original man or woman. You feel me? Because if the earth was one landmass, whether you were a dark-skinned man from Europe or a dark-skinned man from China or a woman from China, guess what? You are still melanated. We are still related. And we are dealing with this universe. It's universal. So at the ending of the day, if that's who you are, as long as you are not dirty, because they had dirty Moors. They still have dirty Moors. Okay? Just like how they had, so-called American Indians who sold our people out. It happened in every ethnic group and in every race of people. All right? So if you're a righteous man or a woman, I don't care what you call yourself. All right? And you understand the plight of our people, and the only way we're going to get through this is through unity, then my email is in the link below. My email is in the link below. It doesn't negate the fact that I still think that Moors are from Africa. Okay? It still doesn't negate the fact that. But the point is, you here, and that's what you call yourself, and I am willing to work with you. As long as you respect me as who I am. Do not try to indoctrinate me into your religion. Do not try to tell me that's, oh, well, brother, you know what? Let me show you who you are. No, I know who I am. Okay? I know who I am. As long as you don't try to convert me, and you're really truly about the people and defending our men, women, and children, then I'm working with you. The same goes for Israelites. All right? I don't care what you call your God. Okay? You call him Yah. Some of the Chinese call him Buddha. The Buddhists call him Buddha. Some people call him, say Yahweh. Some people say Jesus. Some people say whatever. You feel me? I don't care as long as you don't impose your belief on me. Because my thing is this. Nobody could name something that you cannot name. You cannot name the spirit. So the creator, the Most High, doesn't have a name. But if that's what you say, you know what, man? Do you. Just don't impose it on me. However, we got a common situation, which is these people are here to kill us, to take what we have, to destroy us. And they have built a system around us, a grid, so that we cannot protect ourselves, because protecting yourselves in their grid is illegal. Okay? So y'all better realize what's going on. So I'm here to make peace with my brothers and sisters. I don't give a damn what you call yourself. As long as you're righteous, as long as you're true, then I will stand with you. Period. Okay? It's that simple. Even for all you so-called Pan-Africanists, because we're dealing with the same situation. As long as you don't try to convince me I'm African, we got a problem. As long as you don't impose anything on my free will, because you have a right to self-identify, do you? I will stand with you. It is that simple. I am not here to convince anybody no more. I'm not doing videos and telling you, oh, well, you are not this and you. No, do you. You feel me? Because I've done enough videos to prove who we are. And I've done enough videos to prove who we are not. Now it's about uniting, coming together on one accord. After we handle our situation, in other words, handle the people that's trying to destroy us and the system that want to destroy us, after we handle that, then we'll sit around a round table and then we'll work out our differences. Okay? We will work out our differences, but let us unite on what we have in common. The beast is here to eat us up. And it's either we get eaten by the beast or we're going to eat it up. It is that simple. So I apologize to the Moors, okay, so for going so hard. But just understand that I'm passionate about my people. I love my people, and I don't like my people being deceived. You feel me? Even for those of you who so-call yourself black and you can't get away from that, okay? I have compassion on y'all because y'all are lost. You feel me? But at the same time, it doesn't negate the fact that you're still my brother and my sister. So if that's what you want to identify as, just know that it makes you dead in law. That's it. I'm just here to tell the truth. But it's right now, it's about unity, man. All right? And looking for the just among us, the righteous among us. That's what it's all about. And my brothers and sisters, here's some advice that I'm going to give you. Whether you want to take it or not, it's on you. Because this war is at our doorsteps. All right? We've been in war, but they're getting more bold. Okay? Because they know what's happening. Our ancestors are in us, waking us up. And they know that they're watching. Trust me, they're watching. Believe that. One thing you have to realize about the enemy is that they're always 20 steps ahead of you when it comes to technology. Whether you guys agree to it or not, man, listen, I'm just here to drop facts. Facts over feelings. So we are not going to beat them with technology, but we're going to beat them with strategy. There's a difference. All the technology they have in the world, they still cannot beat us if we use strategy. Okay? Use our strategies and our spirituality and they cannot beat us. I don't care what they have. So here's some sound advice, some wisdom. Whether you take it or not, that's on you. Get out of those cities. Okay? Get out of those cities. Get out of that gridded area. A couple of things. They have grids, all right, that's controlling your energy. All right? They have grids that's controlling your energy to keep you contained. Another thing is that they put you in those cities where they make it illegal for you not to be able to protect yourself. And one of the #1 rules in nature is self-preservation. You have to protect yourself. And as indigenous people, we have a right to protect ourselves. Because nobody could tell me it's lawful for me to sit here and watch another man rape my daughter, shoot my son, or disrespect my woman. You feel me? Because you cannot do it to them. If you do it to them, they're going to shoot you in the head. And trust me, they're going to do it with impunity. But they got you in the cities with their codes. You see, you are wearing their uniforms. You are wearing their uniforms, so therefore you have to abide by their codes. Once again, if you work in McDonald's, when you have that uniform, you got to abide by McDonald's rules. It's only when you leave the job, you could do you. It is the same thing. You're living in those cities and you're being governed by codes and statutes. So therefore you have to wear their uniforms. Now, if you are actually on a job and you have to wear a uniform, if you continue to do the things that they don't want you to do, you go against protocols, you go against the bylaws, what happened? The manager come and give you a warning. And then they write you up. And if you continue to do what they do, they fire you, right? It's the same thing in their coded system. They have a uniform code. If you don't do it, they write you up, they give you a ticket. And if you still continue to do it, what they do, they fire you, they take you out of their society and they put you in a box, which is jail. My brothers and sisters, if you can't open up your eyes and see what's going on, many of y'all want to be in cities because you want to keep up with the Joneses. You want to ball, you want to show up, you want to turn out, chasing money. But you are chasing your demise. That's the trap that they give you. They gave you that trap on purpose. They give you the illusion of what life is, when it's actually you are surviving, you are not living. So they got you in this box, in this matrix, this gridded matrix. So when this thing pop off, all they have to do is surround you. Okay? Surround you and you are stuck in the middle. You see, the reason why they couldn't beat our ancestors, you know why? Our ancestors had spirituality. That's one. They had wisdom. They had strategy. But guess what? They were in the woods. They were in the wilderness. And they couldn't beat us in the wilderness. So it had to end up where treaties had to be signed. But they realized, you know what? Eventually these people are going to wake up. So what we have to do, we have to force them to assimilate into so-called civilization and put them in cities, put them in hoods, put them in projects, put them on reservation where we could contain them. And then take away their rights and give them privileges and tell them, oh, well, you know what? It's illegal to do this. It's illegal to do this. But guess what? It's illegal, but it's lawful. You feel me? So everything that's lawful, they make it illegal. So they're telling you it's illegal for you to protect yourself, for you to arm yourself. But guess what? The law is every man and woman have a right to protect themselves. They have a right to carry. That's your right. That's your creator given right. But because you are in their uniform, you are in their codes, then it's illegal. They will send you to jail for that. So here's my advice to you. Get out of their cities. Because our ancestors and the Most High, they're just waiting. But if y'all want to stay and get caught up, y'all will get destroyed with them. Believe that. They say if your left hand offends you, cut it out. All right? So right now your left hand is offending you. So you better cut it out and get out. Okay? Get out while you can. Stop paying their rent. It is a trap. Stop working their jobs. It's a trap. Get out. Take your children out of their schools. Get out. Okay? Stop paying if you're in a city, stop paying your rent for 2, 3, 4 months. Save your money and go buy half an acre. Go buy an acre. Shoot. Go buy 30 feet of land. That's yours. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay for it. But trust me, it's coming. This war is at your doorstep, whether you realize it or not. Because they taught you to fight against your own. But it's time for us to stop fighting against each other. I don't care what you call yourself, a blood, a crip, a moonline, whatever. I don't care. Let's stop looking at the labels. And let us start looking inside the man and the woman and see who's real or not. See who got love for their people or not. Okay? So get out of their cities. Stop paying their rents. 2, 3, 4 months. As long as you could push it. As long as you could push it until they take you to court. Right there and then you already saved up 3, 4, 5 grand. You could get an acre for less than $500 in some places. For less than $1,000 in some places. Now you get your trailer. You get your home for another $1,500. It depends on what type of trade or barter you could do. And you get your children out of their system. Okay? For all those of you who want to stay and get stuck, I promise you, it is not going to be a good sight. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed and massacre. All right. A lot of people think I'm just talking to impose fear or inflict. No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you what's coming, whether y'all want to believe it or not. I promise you, you will get to see that happen faster than you get to see Jesus come. Y'all better realize. Y'all going to wake up and be like, damn, you know what? Chief is the truth. But I don't have to tell you that. I want you to see it for yourself. So get out of their cities. All right? Stop trying to make I'm going to put this bed set on layaway and my apartment's got to look like this because you want to show off to another sister. You want to show off to another brother. Oh, let me see if I can get the best car. Man, get rid of those things, man. Get rid of those things and come into an area where it's okay for you to carry and protect yourself. Because the more you stay within their codes, their uniform codes, is the more they're going to control you. You cannot protect yourself. Why? They themselves, they have guns. Y'all think it's a game, huh? Y'all think it's a game. So leave their coded areas, their zoned areas, their grid. Leave it to them. And then come back into nature. Come back into the wood. Look at states where it's okay for you to carry. It's okay for you to protect yourself. And move through those areas. Bring your family. Come together. Unite. Strategize. And protect yourselves. They don't have to know what you're doing, but be prepared. Because trust me, they are coming. Like I said, y'all ain't got to believe me. I'm telling you facts. This has nothing to do with belief. I'm giving you facts. Facts. And I'm here to work with any of my brothers and sisters. I don't care what you call yourself. As long as you're not playing any games. then let's build. Let's build. Get your affairs in order. All right? I'm talking about ASAP. Start getting your children out of their schools. Step into your indigenous status. All right? Step into your indigenous status and let them know that you have a right to teach your own children and they cannot do a damn thing about it. Get your affairs in order. Get your paperwork together only because, you know, you're a ward of the state right now. You are under contract. So you have to give them back their contract, okay? Let them know, hey, you know what? That's not me. Let me show you. Let me tell you this is who I am. You feel me? Let me tell you this is who I am. Okay? Let me tell you this is who I am. And then you get your stuff together and you get out of their cities because they are coming for our women. They are coming for our children. They are coming for us. And I'm telling you, only the strong will survive. Okay? Only the strong will survive. That's just the truth. Because it's real. It's about to pop off. They're already doing it. Believe me, they're already doing it. Okay? So get out of these people's cities. Okay? Don't pay rent. 3, 4, 5 months. As long as you could go. Go to court. Ask for more time. Save your money. Okay? Don't use it as an excuse to go ball and turn up. Save your money. And then what you do, you start looking at lands, going to places, parts of the country where you could carry, where you could defend yourself. All right? It's about defense. Defense. There's nothing wrong in defending yourself. Your best offense is your best defense. Okay? So nobody could tell you it's unlawful to defend yourself. You feel me? You're only breaking the law when you harm somebody. But when somebody come at you and you defend yourself, that's not breaking the law. That's called defending yourself. And there's no law that any man could show me. I don't care if they try to make it. I'm letting you know I'm not living by your laws. I'm living by the laws of the Most High. And the Most High told me I could defend myself. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Period. So y'all better realize that this is real. It is not a game. They're not playing with y'all. They're turning all your men into little girls. Y'all better realize. So that they wouldn't have no heart to fight. Okay? They want you to assimilate. Let you fall in love with them. Y'all better recognize what's going on, man. All right? So all I could do is just give you the knowledge. Give you the sound knowledge and wisdom that was given to me to give you. Get out of those people's cities. Go into places in parts of the country, all right, where you are able to protect yourself. I don't care if it's 50 feet of land. Get your family and move. If your family don't want to go save yourself. Because you will stay and get caught up. So all I'm just saying, it is what it is. Survival of the fittest. Are you going to be eaten by the beast? Are you going to allow the beast to beat you? Or are you going to step up to beat that beast? Because their time is up. Chief Kalanago, facts over feelings. I'm out. Peace.